Okay, people, today you're getting a lesson in how to math. No, don't leave. I know, math is boring, but stick around because I'm also going to teach you about natural disasters and Disney movies. I'm Jocelyn the intern. I do all the research nobody else wants to, straight from the desk of Death Battle. Alright, so you guys have seen us create some pretty wild fights throughout the years, and we got more to go. But we wouldn't have been able to make just about any of them without some solid math skills. And after working at Death Battle for so long, I've done like a shit ton of math. How much is a shit ton, you might ask? Well, in a figurative sense, like I used it in, it simply means a whole lot. In a literal sense, it's 2,000 pounds of shit, which is equivalent to Boomstick's mom. Boom, gotcha. Oh, someone get him some aloe vera for that sick burn.
What? What do you want?
What? No, I don't want anything.
Well, then why did you yell my name?
I did no such thing. It must be Wiz using that, his new remote talking device. Yeah, that's it. You know that thing he totally just made?
Jocelyn, that's called a phone. God, how does someone as dumb as you get any work done around here?
Wow, he's an idiot. Anyway, back to math. I've done so much of it now that it's seeped into every aspect of my life. In fact, just the other day, I was watching Mulan with Olivia, my precious cat daughter, and when Mulan's going through basic training, the best musical number in the whole movie kicks in. I'll make a man out of you. But instead of singing along, I couldn't help but fall into the dark grips of math. I was thinking about that line with all the force of a great typhoon, and I couldn't stop myself from thinking, hey, if Mulan had the force of a typhoon, how hard could she punch? So, let's figure it out together. Before we begin, let's lay down some ground rules. 1, for the sake of the show, I'll be rounding some numbers to speed up process. 2, this isn't something we'd actually calculate in a death battle, as it's clearly a metaphor. Alright, let's get down to business. First, we need to find out the force of a great typhoon. Well, if you didn't know, typhoons are just tropical cyclones. So let's skip the etymology and dive right into these tropical bastards. Tropical cyclones come in 5 categories of severity, Category 5 being the absolute strongest type. Cat 5s have a wind speed greater than 157 miles per hour. Wind at that sort of velocity is so strong that it can easily level buildings, flip cars, and probably defeat the Huns, so I think it's safe to say we can call that a great typhoon. Now, for the sake of the show, let's round that wind speed up to 160 miles per hour. Thanks to some scientists we know, we can get an accurate pressure per square foot by squaring the wind's miles per hour and then multiplying it by 0.00256. This gives us just shy of 66 pounds per square foot. Still with me? Okay, now that we've got a solid number, let's apply it to Mulan. For argument's sake, say Mulan is hitting her opponent open palm style, and we consider her hand to be the size of an average female, which, by the way, is 6 by 3 inches. That means Mulan's hitting her opponent with 18 square inches of typhoon force, and 18 square inches is, it's only 0.13 square feet, generously rounded up to the second decimal, of course. That means she's laying into her opponent with a whopping 9 pounds of pressure. Yeah, that's not very impressive. That's the equivalent of a small house cat sitting on you. And you may be thinking, well, what if it's an entire typhoon focused into the hand? Well, that's clearly not the case, otherwise she wouldn't have needed a rocket to start that avalanche. So there you have it. Well, at least she's still as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Sorry, I'll just leave the singing to Donny Osmond. Okay, before I go, remember this is just for fun, so calm your critical horses. There's no need to get your jimmies all rustled over some fictional factoring. I just wanted to share a little piece of my brain with you lovely people and how Death Battle has altered it forever. Wow, forever, yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my dragon science class.